Greetings in the love and in the light of our infinite prime creator, the divine grid programmer. I am a humble messenger arising from within the quantum morphogenetic field unity consciousness of the law of one. We communicate now. The metahumans, the ascendants, are those who will dream and bring into being the Atlantis of the Golden Age, the New Earth. Namaste, namaskaram. Have a little bit of an exciting show and tell, if you will, sharing a little bit of some of the further creative writings that I've been engaged in. I've been posting on my Facebook group some of my creative writing efforts that I wanted to share with you, the esteemed viewer. Should any of you be interested, this is a departure, if you will, from the New Earth Golden Age timeline series that I have been working on. So with your indulgences, please. Now, and this is a group that I have here on the Facebook, actually. It's called Quantum Sorcery, Knight's Order of the Cosmic Throne of Nyarlathotep. And that is a fictitious entity that H.P. Lovecraft had created some time ago with his Cthulhu series, all his writings. Howard Phillips Lovecraft, he was writing in the early 19th century, considered the father of horror, the father of horror literature, if you will, among other things. But anyway, Nyarlathotep is a entity that he had written about and talked about, and among other things. But so I've been kind of writing some creative work along those lines, and I'm going to share some of that with you now, the dear, most esteemed, honorable, and notable viewer. The Saga of the Cosmic Throne, Valtor and the Dagger of Light, by Mark Thomas Maguire. The Interdimensional Inquisitor was on a mission to find and capture Nyarlathotep, an ancient and powerful being from another dimension. Valtor knew that this would not be an easy task, and he needed all the help he could get. He searched high and low for a weapon that could defeat Nyarlathotep, and found the Vajra dimensional dagger, a legendary weapon said to have the power to cut through even the toughest of barriers between dimensions. With this weapon in hand, Valtor set out on his quest. Valtor knew that he would need to traverse the Tibetan bardos to locate Nyarlathotep, as the being was said to reside in a dimension that was only accessible through these mystical realms. The bardos were treacherous, and Valtor would have to navigate through the different levels of existence, avoiding dangerous traps and confronting malevolent spirits that lurked in the shadows. As Valtor journeyed deeper into the bardos, he began to feel the weight of his mission bearing down on him. The air grew thick with the presence of otherworldly forces, and Valtor could feel the eyes of ancient beings upon him. But he pressed on, his resolve unwavering, and finally reached the dimension where Nyarlathotep resided. As he drew near, he could feel the power emanating from the being and knew that this would be the toughest battle he had ever faced. With the Vajra dimensional dagger in hand, Valtor confronted Nyarlathotep, and the two engaged in a battle that shook the very foundations of the universe. But in the end, Valtor emerged victorious, using the power of the dagger to sever the connection between Nyarlathotep and his realm. With his mission accomplished, Valtor returned to his own dimension, knowing that he had saved countless lives by stopping the malevolent being. The Vajra dimensional dagger now rested safely in his possession, ready to be used in the defense of the multiverse once again. Thank you, thank you. Please hold your applause, please. I have one more share, just one more. I don't want to tax your attention for very much longer. Here's one more. This one is called, well, it's all in the same story so far, or the Saga of the Cosmic Throne. And this one is called Valtor and the Pyramids of Chaos. Valtor, the Interdimensional Inquisitor, had been on a mission for what felt like an eternity. Traveling through countless dimensions and timelines in search of knowledge and artifacts. But his latest mission was one that had him particularly excited, for it involved an ancient pyramid on Earth and a celestial event that only occurred once every 5,000 years. As he materialized in front of the towering structure, Valtor couldn't help but feel a sense of awe at the sheer size and complexity of the pyramid. It was clear that whoever had built this structure possessed knowledge and technology that was far beyond anything that Earth had ever known. Valtor made his way deep into the heart of the pyramid, following a winding path that led him through a maze of chambers and corridors. As he went deeper and deeper, he could sense a powerful energy emanating from within the structure. Finally, Valtor reached the central chamber, where he found a group of ancient artifacts and texts that contained the secrets of the lore of ancient Egypt and the visitors from beyond our world who brought civilization and marvels to mankind. Valtor was amazed by what he discovered. The text spoke of beings from other worlds who had come to Earth millennia ago, sharing their knowledge and technology with humanity. They had built the pyramids as a means of harnessing the power of the stars, and they had left behind artifacts that contained incredible powers. As Valtor read through the text, he realized that the celestial event that was about to take place was actually the key to unlocking the full potential of these artifacts. The alignment of the stars would create a powerful energy field that could be harnessed to activate the artifacts and unleash their incredible powers. Valtor quickly set to work, using his advanced technology to align the artifacts and prepare them for activation. As the celestial event began, he felt a surge of energy coursing through the pyramid, and the artifacts began to glow with an otherworldly light. Valtor watched in awe as the power of the artifacts was unleashed, creating a spectacular display of light and energy that filled the chamber. He knew that the knowledge and technology he had discovered here would change the course of history, and he felt honored to have been the one to uncover it. As he made his way out of the pyramid, Valtor couldn't help but feel a sense of satisfaction. The mission had been a success, and he had unlocked the secrets of one of the most enigmatic structures on Earth. But he knew that his work was never truly done, and that there were countless other dimensions and timelines waiting to be explored, to be continued. All right, we'll do one more, folks, but one more, because always we should do things in the multiples of 3. 3 is the magic number. 3 sides to a pyramid. So we'll read one more. There's quite a few of them. I've been diligently working with my little fingers, typing away these little stories. All right, of course, I have books that are available on Amazon. Anybody is interested? Okay, no, that's not one of the stories. Where we go? Okay, here we go. One more story. Oh, here we go. This is a particularly horrific one. All right, the Saga of the Cosmic Throne by Mark Thomas McGuire. Valtor, the Interdimensional Inquisitor, had traveled far and wide in pursuit of knowledge and truth. He had seen many wonders and horrors in his travels, but nothing could have prepared him for what he was about to face. One day, Valtor found himself drawn to a chaotic dimension, a place where the laws of physics and reality itself were twisted and distorted. Despite being warned by ONG to not travel to this chaotic dimension, Valtor proceeded, as was his predilection in these matters involving unexplored dimensions of chaos. As he stepped into this realm, he realized he had made a very grave mistake. The very air seemed to be alive with malevolent energy, and he could feel the presence of something sinister lurking in the shadows. Before he knew it, Valtor was set upon by a swarm of chaos drones, twisted machines designed to torture and torment their prey. Their metallic claws ripped at his flesh and their electric shocks sent waves of agony through his body. Valtor fought back with all his strength, summoning his magic to try and banish the drones. But their numbers seemed endless. The more he fought, the more the chaos drones multiplied, and he soon found himself overwhelmed. Days turned into weeks, and Valtor was trapped within the chaos dimension, his body broken and battered, his mind on the brink of madness. The drones continued to torture him, their twisted machinery probing every inch of his body, searching for weaknesses to exploit. But Valtor refused to give up. He dug deep within himself, tapping into reserves of strength and resilience he never knew he had. With a fierce determination, he fought back against the drones, destroying them one by one, until he was finally free. As he stumbled out of the chaos dimension, Valtor was a changed man. He had faced horrors beyond imagining, but he had emerged victorious. From that day on, he knew he could face any challenge that came his way, no matter how great or terrible. To be continued. Dear esteemed viewer, please hit that subscribe button, because there will be more future installments of the Saga of the Cosmic Throne to be shared with you, dear esteemed viewer, of Valtor the Interdimensional Inquisitor and his many journeys throughout the dimensions of chaos and order, seeking to right the balance, to bring the balance to the universe, to defeat the forces of chaos, and spread knowledge throughout the universe and the multiverse and the omniverse with the light of Source ever guiding his way. Namaste, Namaskaram.